Hello everyone and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 3, Part 2, where we continue talking about the wonderful mother monster Lady Gaga. And previously we were talking about her albums, and we are on to her next album, which is her co-album that she did with
Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett, yes.
It's called Cheek to Cheek, and it has things like Anything Goes,
Very
Cheek to
popular.
Cheek, Don't Wait Too Long, and so on.
Most of these are covers, but I'm pretty sure there are a couple originals on there. But this is the time where she started calming down, and you could tell that she was.
Definitely.
I saw the performances of when she did this live, and she wasn't in her like big, crazy costume. I remember one time she performed. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was an award show. He was there in a suit, Tony Bennett was, and she was there in her actual, like, natural blonde hair, and she just had, like, this simple silver gown dress.
It did look gorgeous on her, though.
It was very shiny, and I liked it because it was, like, shimmery and pretty.
It was beautiful.
And I'm pretty sure they sung Cheek to Cheek.
I mean, that would make sense, because...
It's the name of the album.
Album title.
I haven't really listened to that one very much.
I haven't either.
It's just about many songs of a time when I wasn't born. Even though I did listen to Anything Goes, though, because Anything Goes is one of the first musicals that I saw that our high school did.
You went nuts over that.
I loved that. I didn't even know you when I saw that.
Still, you talked about it a lot when we were friends, when we became friends, and I'm like, wow.
It won our school one of the most awards it's ever won. And now we will move on to her most recent album,
Joanne,
which is a connection. Actually, I think it's one of her shortest albums. It doesn't have very many songs on it.
Actually, it has 14.
Oh, that's the deluxe version.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The deluxe version, I believe, added 2 more songs.
But it's still longer than Fame Monster, which only had, 8.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Fame Monster, the original only had 8, but then they added, a bunch more in the deluxe version.
Yeah, the deluxe version was a lot more.
They had, 22 in the deluxe version. But in Joanne, it includes recent songs like Perfect Illusion, John Wayne, Joanne, A Million Reasons, and so on.
Oh, it's not A Million Reasons.
Or it's Million Reasons, but I just add the because, that's the...
And I think the other songs on there are Diamond Heart. I really like that song. I've actually been listening to that recently.
I wonder why.
Well, I just like the message that's in it, because it's kind of like, come on, just have fun with your life. Don't be so stuck up. And I really enjoyed it. And the entire album was kind of a change, because I remember seeing the promo art for it, and it was just her in a hat. And everybody was like, what?
It was very different, and it's like a whole new sound, a whole new side that we haven't really seen.
Every album she has is just a whole new sound, and it's...
album...
I hope she stays around for a long time.
Exactly. Each album is far different, or far...
Each one is even more original than the previous. And to be someone with that much creativity is just, I think, is amazing.
It's very powerful to have that much creativity and that much of, a creative mind.
Because, I don't know if you have seen this, but she did a couple karaoke with James Corden for the Late Late Show, and she talks about, she wrote Born This Way in 10 minutes.
Bruh.
And she also wrote songs like Just Dance, and she wrote Bad Romance, and she said she wrote Bad Romance in about a little bit more than 10 minutes. But just think that she wrote these iconic hits in just a small amount of time is amazing. It's something that's never been done before. Many of these albums take days to write songs. And I just think she's just such a unique and revolutionary artist.
And she's a woman that feels like she absolutely needs to be genuine, because I can't remember which album it was closest to, But she was starting to become more of a sellout pop star at one point, where she would just stand there and let people take pictures, or she would, do a lot of publicity stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But she felt like it was slowly, her message was just slowly becoming less her. So in the end, when she got rid of that stuff, she felt far more genuine and far more like she was actually herself again. Because she was considering quitting music because she didn't feel as genuine as she did before.
Yeah. The thing about her has always been that she wants to be as much as she can be herself.
Exactly.
Because that's what her whole message about everything is.
Mm-hmm.
Is to not care what people think and to be yourself.
She is just a very influential, very powerful person with a very amazing message. And
she's another artist, I will say, I understand if you don't like her, that's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I don't get how people can say that she's not talented.
The fact that people do say that makes me really angry. Like, I know it's an opinion, but it still makes me really angry because you see the talent. It's there. You can hear it. You can...
Even if you don't... Like, I mean, I don't like Justin Bieber and I don't like his music, but I don't think that he's not talented.
Exactly. He does have talent.
The amount of popularity all these artists gets means that they do have some form of talent.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's in different ways.
Like, I personally... Like, I don't listen to Beyonce very much. That's just a personal thing. But I do know that she does have talent. She does have, like, an amazing vocal range.
Give a very good performance.
Exactly. And I fully am down with that. And that's just,
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that people say that Gaga doesn't have talent makes me really upset. Because if she has this many people that, enjoy her stuff and, like, follow her music and things like that, then obviously she's got some going for her.
Yeah, and I see a lot of more success that she has in the future. I think she'll be going for a long time.
Mm-hmm. She will be around for a very long time.
Yeah. I mean, I think it will be sad in the end when she stops making music, but just think of the legacy she'll have. And she'll still be known for years.
Exactly. So far, she's got all of these albums and all of these really iconic songs. Like, I saw a lot of stuff on Twitter saying, wow, I know more Gaga songs than I thought I did. Or, like, stuff like that, because people were able to sing along to the stuff, even if they didn't,
listen to it
a lot. They were still able to recognize and possibly even sing along to the songs. So they were talking about, oh, I didn't know I knew this song by Gaga, or, oh, I didn't realize this was by Gaga. It's just... She's already got a legacy, and it's just going to keep going from here. Yeah,
and the fact that she's going into fashion, she's, like, going to be, like, having a fashion line. Because she did a little bit of a partnership with Victoria's Secret. When she did the fashion show, they, like, have her do, like, make some stuff. Which I think is awesome because she's, again, like I said earlier, she's such a creative person. I think she could honestly succeed in almost everything she does.
She definitely could. Also, there's the entire thing of being excited because she's going to be on RuPaul's Drag Race, isn't she?
Yes, season 9, episode 1, which is March 1st, premiering.
You're coming over again.
Yes.
And, I was going to say something else. I lost it.
But,
oh well.
What I think makes her so amazing is that she's kept this line of popularity from beginning to now. Like, it never has really faded.
There's never been a time where people haven't, like, I'm trying to put it in words.
Like, not known. Yeah.
Exactly.
Trying to, too. Which I think it's such an amazing thing that she has that kind of thing where it's like you hear the thing I wanted to think one of the reasons I think she has such an iconic legacy is that no one has a name like Lady Gaga. And so I think it's very cool that, like, you could just mention this to someone who's never listened to her before or never, like, not, like, been a huge fan of her and still know exactly
they would still know who she is
and
what she does.
Things with her.
Exactly. All right. Well, we should probably get to our topics of the week because we're slowly running out of time. Okay, so we'll start with our
usual Queen of the Week.
Mm-hmm.
So who's yours?
Why? Honestly, we've been talking about Gaga so much, and her Super Bowl performance slayed me.
Yes.
So it's probably gonna have to just go to Gaga here, because just like we said, she's very influential. She's very just.
She gives such a positive message to everybody. I'm gonna have to say the same. She'll be my Queen of the Week this week.
Exactly. Wow, we actually agreed this week. Usually we pick like polar opposites.
Yeah.
Or like something like that. Well, I mean, there was that one week where we both picked people from Hamilton, and then we both picked people from our school. And so not like complete opposites, but like usually we don't pick the same person.
Alright, so on to our song of the week. What's your song of the week?
We'll start with you this time.
Okay. So for me right now, because the reason why I came up with this idea to do this because I had Cecil over yesterday, which was Saturday.
We hang out too much for our own good.
And we were watching the Super Bowl performance again because we were eating and we wanted to just put something on the TV. So we put that on, and we both kind of got the idea that like, why don't we just make an episode for her because she totally deserves it. And because the reason why I put that performance on the TV is because I've been listening to her music a lot recently, to her a little bit less famous song that I was listening to, mostly Venus and Marry the Night.
Marry the Night is one of my favorites.
That's probably one of my favorite music videos of hers as well. And I'll probably have to say Marry the Night is my song of the week.
Alright, my song of the week is, I don't know if it's slightly more popular or slightly less popular or on the same plane, but it was one of my favorite music videos as well, and one of my favorite songs by her of like all time ever, because I have On Demand on my TV over there, and y'all can't see where I'm pointing, but and I, of course, have music on demand, so I would watch the music video over and over and over, and eventually my parents were sick of it. But they love me. And that would be Judas.
Ooh.
It just,
it's a very good song.
You can't go wrong with it. Like, even though it's very biblical, and I'm not a religious person, it's still just a very... good song.
The meaning of the song isn't supposed to be... it's about a boy. But
I know, but like, talking about...
she's relating it to a religion.
Exactly. She's talking about Judas a lot, and I'm like, I don't religion, but this is nice.
Yeah. It has a deep meaning.
I know. It's just like, if you just on like basic level, like most people are...
There's a lot of songs by her, if you really listen to the lyrics, they have like a deeper meaning than what you thought.
I think that's the rule with most songs, though. Like, there's always, like, the base level meaning, and there's, like, a slightly deeper meaning that most people can, like, hear if they listen hard enough. Yeah. And then there's, like, the really deep meaning for, like, the people that listen way too hard.
Yeah, I don't know if you've listened to the song. Have you listened to Angel Down by her?
I think so.
It's on her it's on Joanne.
At least once, because I've listened to Joanne, like, completely once.
It was about the Zimmerman shooting.
Yeah.
The kid. Because he was shot by a church, and the line in the song said, it was something, I can't remember the exact line, but she mentions, by the church where we used to meet, Angel Down, which, is supposed to, when she performs it live, she goes like this, like she's raising her hands, like don't shoot. And it was kind of like a deeper meaning about that. But yeah, we are going to wrap up the Lady Gaga extravaganza here. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We enjoy making these episodes for you.
We absolutely love doing this for you guys. And if you have any recommendations of what we should do episodes on in the future,
head over to our Instagram.
Exactly, and just leave a comment on... I made a post for it. It's very fancy. It's got like a nice little rainbow design on it.
And if you can't find the post or don't want to, just feel free to DM us. We'll try to open them as much as we can.
Exactly. Alright, I think we'll have to end it there because it's past 1 in the morning.
Bye.
Bye, guys.